told you life was gonna be this way. Just a joke you wrote, the love life's the way. It's like you're always stuck in second gear. But then it hasn't been your day, week, month, or even your year. But I'll be there for you when the rain starts to fall. I'll be there for you like I've been there before. I'll be there for you, so there for me.
Welcome to Friends, the one with all the trivia. Options lets you customize the game.
Do you have any friends, or are you going solo? Caffeinated mode is a timed game, where the object is to answer as many questions as you can before time runs out. In decaf mode, there's no time, and you play to light up the windows in the building.
Choose X to add a player. Go ahead and start.
In decaf mode, there's no timer. You're just playing to light up those windows. Shake-ups and make-ups, says who?
When a fist comes at your face, you duck.
Well, there you go.
Couldn't help it. When a fist comes at your face, you duck. Look. Oh!
Memorable moments, a.k.a. Dragon. Yes. Work and play, the Friends.
Phoebe hands out candies on the plane to the gang to make sure the Vegas trip is better than what?
You got it.
Work and play, a.k.a.
A badass. Phoebe wrote a wicked note for Ross's lunch bag and was called a badass for it.
Friends of friends. Useless information.
Where does Ross think his dead dog, Chi-Chi, is?
Yes! Wild card. Next line, please.
Check it out. I made Marcel's favorite dish.
You got it!
Banana cake. Ooh. With mealworms. Yeah.
Here we go. Only 4 more questions. Relationships, says who?
Don't. See, you're getting me confused. I'm starting to yearn. That's not it. So sorry. Wild card. Useless information. What sorority did Rachel belong to in college?
Yes.
Friends of friends, a.k.a.
Groomy.
Nope.
Shake-ups and make-ups, useless information. What is Chandler's punishment for kissing Joey's girlfriend? You are so right. Wild card. Useless information.
What is one of Phoebe's pre-30 goals?
Use your head!
Shakeups and makeups. What are they talking about?
No, 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 no. No, no, no. Too much is changing, okay? No!
Wild card. Which friend?
Has the middle name Karen?
Okay. Okay.
Wild card. Useless information.
What does Chandler call mime class?
Correct.
Relationships. Useless information.
The obstetrician asked Rachel and Ross not to call their baby what? Phoebe was suggested by, well, guess who?
Work and play. The friends.
Ross uses what mode of transportation to reach a class he must teach across town?
Well done. Relationships. What are they talking about?
Whoa! Someone's flossing!
We haven't got all day.
That's the furthest thing from right.
Work and play. What are they talking about?
Oh, wait, Lord! Oh, this is what evil must taste like.
Sorry, no. Work and play. The friends.
Joey invites Rachel to what kind of Thursday?
That's right.
Work and play. What are they talking about?
I wasn't escaping.
Then how'd you get caught in the barbed wire?
I was trying to help out a squirrel.
Wow, that is so wrong. Wild card. Useless information. Which of Monica's culinary creations does Joey become obsessed with? Nope, too bad. Shakeups and makeups. The friends.
Chandler rips his blazer on what piece of furniture that Joey built?
The clock is ticking.
You know it! Work and play. The friends. Phoebe disguises herself as a Swedish-Scottish masseuse in order to trick which of her friends? No. Relationships. The friends.
Chandler is worried about what at the fertility clinic?
Nope, too bad.
and play. Next line, please.
Hot cider for Monica.
Aw, thank you.
Rach?
Incorrect.
Friends of Friends. Where does Ben get discovered for a TV commercial?
Correct.
Friends of Friends. Real name.
Who plays Ursula's fiancé in The One with the Halloween Party? Wrong, wrong, wrong. Work and play. Who is?
Scott Alexander.
I so wanted you to get that, but you're wrong.
Shakeups and makeups, a.k.a.
Mr. Gonzalez. Oh boy, that's incorrect. Work and play. Says who?
There was also leaves and gook and stuff.
And you are wrong.
Wild card, useless information. What's the caption on Ross's childhood t-shirt? Sorry, no.
Work and play. Where does this scene take place?
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Relationships. Which friend
Is the ring bearer at Frank Jr.'s wedding?
You're running out of time.
You're good.
Shakeups and makeups. The friends.
Rachel says she won't miss what about living with Monica.
That's it, all right.
Work and play. A.K.A.
Dinosaur dudes.
You're good.
Work and play. The Friends.
Ross loses his keynote speech for the National Paleontology Conference. How?
Right you are.
Work and play. Says who?
Joey, sweetheart, you were fabulous.
Right on the money.
Joey, sweetheart, you were fabulous.
Hey, you guys, this is my agent, Estelle.
How do you do?
Shakeups and makeups, a.k.a.
Rosanna Dana.
Nope. Shakeups and makeups, props.
What does it say on the t-shirt that Ross and Rachel fight over when they break up?
Ooh, that's interesting.
Okay, okay.
makeups. Useless information.
What does the snooty jewelry store clerk tell Phoebe she can get for $10? Correct.
Relationships. Says who?
I can't believe I almost lost another girl because of counting.
Correct. Thank you, Monica. I can't believe I almost lost another girl because of counting.
Shake-ups and makeups. The friends.
Joey, trying to keep Monica and Chandler's secret, does what to convince Rachel he's starring in a play called Ugly Woman?
Nuh-uh. Friends of friends. Useless information.
What family insight does Charlie offer at Ross's dinner party that makes everyone even more uncomfortable?
You're good.
Wild card, the friends. Joey calls his Adam's apple what? Yes.
Hey, looks like there's only one question left.
Relationships, useless information.
How does Eric get Phoebe's address? Wow, that is so wrong. Shake-ups and makeups. The one with...
What if she jumped out of the bassinet?
Can't hold her own head up, but yeah, jumped.
Can we do it?
That's right.
Shake-ups and makeups, useless information.
What throws Phoebe off during her studio session for Smelly Cat?
Get this final question right, player one, and you're the winner.
What does Phoebe say she loaned to the Armenian guy in the hospital lounge?
We have to take back a window for a wrong answer in Central Park. Relationships. The friends.
Joey tells Rachel she should do what to seduce Joshua?
Sorry, but no. Work and play. Who is? Jessica Lockhart. When Joey got his job back on Days of Our Lives, Jessica Lockhart's brain was implanted into Drake Ramore's head in a highly risky transplant operation. I used to be a soap opera actor. Now I serve coffee every day. How have I not killed someone? Relationships. Where does this scene take place?
Ow.
What?
Stupid balls are in the way.
Nope.
Relationships. The friends.
Joey is confused by the meaning of what reproductive associated word?
Definitely not. Relationships. Useless information. Who was Monica's imaginary boyfriend in high school? Nuh-uh. Relationships. Useless information. What does Chandler do with the key Monica gives him to her apartment? Sorry, no. Memorable moments. The Friends.
Monica was in what grade when a junior high student was asked to ride the seesaw with her?
That's right!
Friends of friends. Who are they talking about?
Well, so what are you gonna do?
Well, I guess I'm gonna call the beer company and try to find out where he is.
Good thing this is a solo game.
Relationships. Who are they talking about?
And she uses sex as a weapon.
Fine, thank you for warning me. At breakfast, I'll be on full alert for room painting and sex weapons.
Nuh-uh.
Relationships. Where does
Joey meet Kathy?
Nope. Too bad.
shakeups and makeups? Useless information. What's the rule for Ross and Chandler's fight with the bullies?
Wise choice.
Friends of friends. Useless information.
How does Susan Sarandon's character on Days of Our Lives get killed off?
Yay!
Relationships. Useless information. Which of the following is not a place that Chandler and Monica attempted to hook up in while visiting London? Yaha! Relationships. The one with...
And this guy is in a cult, okay? It'll cost you $5,000 to get to level 3, and I don't feel any different.
No.
Wild card. Useless information. Where did Phoebe get her Christmas skull?
That's correct.
Relationships. The friends.
Chandler asks Monica not to do what as she's stripping for him.
That was just plain wrong.
Shakeups and makeups. What are they talking about?
I also have to find a new video store, a new bank, a new adult bookstore, a new grocery store. What? A new grocery store?
No.
Relationships. Useless information.
In season 6, when Phoebe asks Ross not to do anything stupid, what does he do? Not having told Rachel they were still married, Ross asked her to move in with him. You know, Ross and I dated, but I had to break it off because he was too whiny.
Work and play. Useless information.
What does Amy claim is her profession?
Don't blame the questions.
Work and play. Useless information.
Where does Chandler jokingly say he left his tools?
Well, I was rooting for you. Relationships. Who is...
Ginger.
Sorry, but no.
Work and play. What are they talking about?
Chad, look at this.
I know what you're thinking, Judy. The resemblance is uncanny.
Well, there you go.
Work and play. Props.
When Monica's version of playing dollhouse turns out to be too controlling, what does Phoebe do?
That's what I wanted to hear.
Watch. And...
Memorable moments, a.k.a.
Pumpkin.
You're not too smart, are you? Work and play. The Friends.
Rachel first uses what excuse to get out of attending the one-woman play?
Definitely not.
Work and play. The Friends.
Phoebe reads what book first for her literature class?
I so wanted you to get that, but you're wrong. Work and play. Where does?
Phoebe claim her French alter ego is from?
Good thing this is a solo game.
Friends of Friends. Next line, please.
It's late. Jack's not allowed to drive at night anymore. He has trouble staying in his lane.
Last winter, I went up on a church lawn and drove right through a manger scene.
Someone knows what they're talking about.
The papers thought it was a hate crime.
Work and play. What are they talking about?
It's like a baby caterpillar chasing its mama.
Chandler was teasing Joey about his eyebrow waxing. Chandler's one to talk, considering that I once saw him get a pedicure.
All right, look, it hurt so bad I could only let her do one eyebrow, and now they don't match.
Relationships. Next line, please.
I mean, I was nothing before you. Call the other girls and ask. Which wouldn't take long. But when I'm with you, and we're together,
Correct.
Oh my God.
Shakeups and makeups. Useless information. Why won't Monica tell her parents that Chandler has moved in? Well, I was rooting for you. Wild card. Useless information.
What does Phoebe get as a gift from the bank?
Right you are. Relationships. Useless information.
How does Monica find out Paul the wine guy lied about his sexual history? Good thing this is a solo game.
Work and play. What are they talking about?
My job here is done.
That was impressive. Yeah. You didn't even use the tools for most of it. That's correct.
Yeah, they were just slowing me down. All right, I had to get back to the babies.
Friends of friends. Useless information.
What is Erica's belief about the contents of her hotel room's mini fridge?
Good answer. Wild card. Which friend?
Is afraid of little girl ghosts.
Nope.
Memorable moments. Useless information.
Where does Joey accuse Chandler of being when he's actually away with Monica?
Incorrect. Relationships. Next line, please.
Joey, what would you do if someone that you slept with told you that she was pregnant?
Yep.
Who called here? Did she sound blonde? Huh? Did she have an accent? I gotta make a call. Should have never walked into that sunglass hut.
Oh,
Relationships. Useless information. At what Las Vegas eatery do Rachel and Ross have their wedding banquet? Hurry up.
Don't blame the questions.
Relationships. Props.
To fulfill Ross's fantasy, Rachel dresses up as... Rachel dresses up as Princess Leia. There are some things a father does not need to know about his son.
Memorable moments. Useless information.
What is a gleba? That's the furthest thing from right.
Relationships. Useless information. What does Joey want to give Chandler as a parting gift?
Right on the money. Shake-ups and makeups. Next line, please.
No, but I am mad. I am mad because this stuff is everything that is wrong with the world, and it's all sitting up in my living room, and all I can think about is...
Yes, indeed.
how I don't have that lamp!
Relationships, the friends. Rachel turns down a date with a cute doctor because she has plans with whom?
Use your head!
Wild card. Useless information. What was Phoebe's mom's profession? I so wanted you to get that, but you're wrong. Friends of friends. Useless information.
In which year does obnoxious Amanda claim to have had sex with Evel Knievel?
This is perhaps the most boring moment of my life. Relationships, useless information. What country does Phoebe want to call with a cell phone found at Central Perk?
Oh boy, that's incorrect. Work and play. Props. What ends up in Rachel's birthday flan? That's it, all right.
Relationships, the friends.
Chandler gets his hair cut by what girl?
This is perhaps the most boring moment of my life. Wild card. The friends.
Ross, as a youngster, did what to protest Monica's getting too much attention on her first birthday?
Someone knows what they're talking about.
Work and play. Which friend?
Was noticeably missing from Marcel's departure.
Shake-ups and make-ups. Which friend is in the Cobras with Joey? Go! You're killing me here. Relationships, says who?
I just don't want to see you guys break up, which you will do if you move in together.
Definitely not. Work and play. Clip and question.
Rach?
What treat is Joey anxious to eat?
Correct.
Wild card, a.k.a.
A vicar. Time's almost up. Relationships, the friends.
Ross sends Emily a letter covered in what?
That's right. Wild card, the friends.
Ross showers ugly naked guy with what gift to woo him for his apartment?
Right on the money. Friends of friends. Useless information.
What is the profession of Phoebe's boyfriend, David? Someone knows what they're talking about.
Shake-ups and make-ups. Props.
What card game does Chandler make up? As a way to give Joey money, Chandler made up Cups, a game so simple that even Joey couldn't lose, until he did.
You know what? We can play a new game. A new game. It's fun.
Well, what's it called?
Cups.
Wild card. Useless information. Why does Monica own car cleaning supplies even though she doesn't own a car?
You were so right. Shake-ups and make-ups, the friends.
Monica suggests Joey get a bodyguard when dating Katie. Who does she have in mind?
Radio.
Shake-ups and make-ups, says who?
Just the crickets and oh my God.
No!
Work and play, says who?
Here's your penis.
Work and play, the one with.
Oh my God, you can do a duet of Ebony and Ivory all by yourself.
Shake-ups and make-ups. What are they talking about?
Rachel.
Yeah.
What can I say? You missed your chance. From now on, the only person who's going to enjoy these bad boys is me.
That's what I wanted to hear.
Wild card. The friends.
Phoebe thinks which superhero is actually a last name.
Player 1, here's another chance to win. According to Phoebe, what is the strongest tool at her disposal?
Okay.
You're the winner. I mean, you knew that's how it would turn out when you started, but hey, good for you.
Fantastic job! It looks like our winner sure knows their friends' trivia.
No one told you life was gonna be this way. Job's a joke you broke, the love life's the way. It's like you're always stuck in second gear. And it hasn't been your day, a week, a month, or even your year. But I'll be there for you. When the rain starts to fall, I'll be there for you. Like I've been there before, I'll be there for you. So there'll always be
I think it's a fantastic idea because it's like having a great dinner and then a fabulous dessert. It's not over, you know. Do you have any friends?
Caffeinated mode is a timed game where the object is to answer as many questions as you can. Press X.
Choose start to be.
In decaf mode, there is no timer. You're just playing to light up those windows.
Memorable moments. Which friend
Has a pop-up map of London.
Good answer.
Wildcard. Which friend?
Hates his or her new cat.
Right you are. Relationships. Useless information.
During the first 6 months of his relationship with Monica, Chandler claimed to be
Well, I was rooting for you. Work and play. Who is
Betty. That's not it. So sorry.
memorable moments? What are they talking about?
So, meet Princess Consuela Banana Hammock.
For crying out loud, somebody...
Wrong, wrong, wrong.
Friends of friends. Useless information. Who is a former Miss Oklahoma runner-up?
Use your head!
Work and play. Useless information.
What gives Phoebe's identity away at the Lavender Day Spa? While face down on the massage table, Rachel saw Phoebe's unique slippers. She's a smart cookie, that Rachel.
Friends of friends. Useless information. Whose pet name for Chandler is my Bingaling?
Yeah.
Relationships. Which friend
Has never been married.
Yes!
Friends of friends. The one with.
Janice, I didn't even know you were pregnant. Who's the unwitting human whose essence you've stolen?
Work and play. Which friend? has a Christmas skull.
You got it!
Relationships, the friends. Rachel solicits who to take tag out on the town.
Okay. Okay.
Shakeups and makeups, the friends.
Rachel does what to upset Joey's girlfriend, Katie?
Well, I was rooting for you.
Wild card. Useless information. Who wears a man's size 7 shoe?
Excellent.
Shakeups and makeups, says who?
Rachel, I was thinking of you the whole time. Monica betrayed Rachel by going shopping with Julie at Bloomingdale's. The nerve of these Gellers.
Honey, wait, we only did it once. It didn't mean anything to me.
Yeah, right?
Really?
Sure.
Rachel, I was thinking of you the whole time.
Yeah.
Here we go. Only 4 more questions. Wild card. Useless information.
Who bought Chandler his first condom? Sorry, but no.
Relationships. Useless information. Monica and Chandler think Eldad would make a perfect date for Rachel because...
Someone knows what they're talking about. Work and play. The friends. Rachel gets what tattooed on her hip? Nope. Sorry, honey. Shakeups and makeups. Useless information. Chandler does not use which of the following to pry open the door to Monica's secret closet? You're not too smart, are you? Relationships, says who?
Stop being such a wuss and get those off, and you come with us and watch naked girls dance around. Wrong, wrong, wrong.
Memorable moments. Which friend
Tries to film under Phoebe's dress.
Work and play. Next line, please.
This weekend, we're all gonna go to Las Vegas to surprise Joey.
Yes.
Including me.
Relationships. The friends.
Rachel surprises whom in the shower? This is perhaps the most boring moment of my life. Rachel was hoping to get Chandler back for seeing her naked, but instead she found Joey in the buff. Either way, it's a win-win.
Relationships. The friends.
Russ gets dumped by Janice for what reason?
Good answer.
Friends of friends, useless information. What are Carol and Susan's respective last names?
That's it, all right.
Work and play, timeline.
What topic does Joey read about first in the encyclopedia?
Oops, that's wrong.
Relationships. Next line, please.
You could tie her up, she could tie you up, you could eat stuff off each other. You know, dirty talk, menage a trois, toys.
Relationships. Useless information.
What does Tag buy Rachel for her 30th birthday? That's it, all right. Relationships. Useless information. When does Joey first reveal to Ross his love for Rachel?
Friends of friends. Useless information.
What does Amy give up in order to babysit Emma?
Memorable moments. Useless information.
What does the gang leave in Monica and Chandler's vacated apartment?
Someone knows what they're talking about. Work and play. The one with.
This is all there is, just tea. Okay. Raunchy.
Correct. One more to go.
Shake-ups and makeups. Which friend
Invented the rude hand gesture of pounding the outside of their fists together.
Good work, Player One. You're going to Central Perk for your chance to win. You must be proud. What's that like?
What explanation does Phoebe give Mrs. Waltham for Ross saying the wrong name at the wedding?
You are so right.
Phoebe pretended to be Ross's personal physician, Dr. Phalange.
Way to go! You made it! Fantastic job! It looks like our winner sure knows their friends' trivia.
Now that Friends is off the air, I think we're all missing it, and it gives us a window to sort of go back and look at those 10 great years that we had and all those wonderful shows, and I think it just allows you an opportunity to go back and relive it all.
Do you have any? Caffeinated mode is a timed game, where the object is to answer as many. Choose X. Choose.
In decap mode, there is no timer. You're just playing to light up those windows. Work and play. Useless information.
What is Phoebe the hairdresser's nickname?
Don't blame the questions.
Wild card. Where does
Rachel get Emma's birthday cake?
Yup. Work and play. Timeline.
Which event does Monica cater last?
Nuh-uh.
Work and play. Says who?
I can see you, Mr. Bing. You look sexy in your new suit.
Nope. Sorry, honey.
Memorable moments. Useless information.
What is Ross's nickname in high school? Yes, indeed.
Relationships. Which friend?
Likes it in the stern.
Relationships. Which friend?
Says, honey, I'm old, when coming home one night.
Good thing this is a solo game. Work and play. Useless information. What superhero does Joey dress up as to surprise Ben? That's it! Memorable moments. What happens next?
I'm not listening to you.
You know it. Relationships. The friends.
Chandler and Phoebe sing along to which record after Janice leaves him and goes back to her husband?
Relationships. Next line, please.
Joey, you don't think sharks are sexy, do you?
No.
Yes, indeed.
Wait a minute. What was The Little Mermaid?
Memorable moments. Where does this scene take place?
Oh, God. Chandler's making his sex face.
Nope. Sorry, honey.
Wild card. Which friend?
Never checks out of a hotel a minute early. Wrong, wrong, wrong.
Work and play. Next line, please.
All right, wait just one more second. Hi, it's Phoebe and Rachel's. Please leave a message. Thanks. Now, wait a minute. You just took all the words.
Yup.
Uh-huh. You've met your match, Rachel Green.
Wild card. Which friend
has a feather boa as a family heirloom?
Good thing this is a solo game.
Shake-ups and make-ups. Which friend
calls Ross a fat ass in a fit of anger?
Work and play. The friends.
Joey takes a woman to dinner and asks the waiter to do what?
Shake-ups and make-ups, a.k.a.
Crap bag.
And you are wrong. Relationships. Who are they talking about?
No, I didn't misunderstand, okay? She was all over me. She touched my bicep, for crying out loud.
This bicep?
Well, it's not flex right now.
Right you are. Work and play. Props.
Which character is so afraid of the sea that he wears 3 life jackets while sailing?
That's right.
Excuse me, I wanted you to help, but you couldn't move your arms because you were wearing 3 life jackets.
You have to respect the sea.
Friends of Friends, a.k.a. The Ombre Man.
Dear God, somebody do something. Relationships, a.k.a.
An untrusting, crazy, jealous sycophant.
Wrong, wrong, wrong. Shake-ups and make-ups. Who are they talking about?
What is it? Am I giving out some kind of sexy professor vibe?
Not right now.
The point is, my natural charisma has made him fail his midterm.
Wow, that is so wrong. Work and play. Where does this scene take place?
Could you give me a little push?
Yes. Good luck.
I'm quitting! Woohoo!
Incorrect. Relationships. Who is
Scott.
That's not it. So sorry.
Memorable moments. Who is? Roy. Time's almost up.
Definitely not.
Work and play. The friends.
Joey gets excited about Ross moving into ugly naked guy's apartment because...
Dear God, well done. Work and play. The friends.
Rachel is taken out to dinner by Joey to cheer her up about her pregnancy. What does she order?
No!
Friends of friends. Says who?
Everything here looks great. And also, I love Fonzie.
That is so sad.
Shake-ups and make-ups. Next line, please.
Oh my God, it's Brussels sprouts!
That's worse than no food.
Don't worry, you'll get your game back. Memorable moments. Says who?
That's a risky little game.
That's what I wanted to hear.
Now you know how you really feel about it. Oh, that's a risky little game.
Relationships. Useless information. In their last official foosball match, what countries do Chandler and Joey represent? Shake-ups and make-ups. The one with.
Tweet, quack, quack, tweet, tweet, quack, tweet, quack.
We were wondering what was taking so long with the gift, but now we understand you were doing this.
Good answer. Shake-ups and make-ups. The friends.
Joey knocks on several doors before he finds Hot Girl, which is not one of the people he runs into.
You're good.
Work and play. Which friend has 2 copies of the Broadway production of Annie in their CD collection? Yaha!
Work and play. Which friend?
Carries trick cards.
You got it.
Wild card. Which friend
is freakishly strong?
You're good.
You've rounded the turn and are headed for the home stretch. 4 questions to go.
Wild card. Props.
Which one of Joey's impulse purchases does Ross save from being repossessed? In an act of true friendship and generosity, our Ross shelled out $200 so Joey could keep his gigantic porcelain dog.
I'll take it. My gift to you, man.
Wild card. Which friend
says they don't believe in ghosts?
and play. Which friend fills in as Chandler's secretary while his secretary is having a breast reduction? Relationships. Next line, please.
I must tell you, you look beautiful tonight.
Someone knows what they're talking about.
What?
Relationships, the friends.
Joey kisses whom on New Year's Eve in season 5?
Relationships, useless information.
Which faculty member does Ross make out with in high school?
Wow, that is so wrong. Relationships, where does this scene take place? Oops, that's wrong.
Wild card. Says who?
Is Daddy gonna spank me?
Shake-ups and make-ups. The one with...
So you're going to put out that cigarette, we're going to put this fight on hold, and go have sex.
Fine. What?
What, do you have cigarettes in your ears?
You are so right.
Shake-ups and make-ups, useless information.
What part does Phoebe claim is missing from Rachel's airplane?
Right on the money. Shake-ups and make-ups. The friends.
Monica, eager to leave Emma's party for a long weekend with Chandler, says she'll do what to wake Emma up?
Work and play. The one with...
Did you tell her what we talked about? Yeah.
Shake-ups and make-ups. Useless information. Ross accidentally causes a brown bird selling cookies to break her leg. What is her name? Right on the money.
One more to go. Shake-ups and make-ups, useless information.
According to Monica, what will Erica's reward be for giving up her baby?
Oh my God! Player number 1 is going to Central Perk, and I bet you're gonna win this thing, or my name isn't Janice Littman Goralnik.
What food does Will first turn down at Thanksgiving dinner?
That's what I wanted to hear.
Will succumbed to his urge to eat carbs after his hatred for Rachel got the better of him.
Way to go! You made it! Well, that was an excellent game! How does it feel to be a champion?
The great thing about it is that she was tough and mean at times, but she did have a heart of gold, and you could tell that. She's like a lot of mothers.